So you're watching the Jackie Jackson, real estate coach and investor. Got Wendy Roberts is on. Wendy's always supporting. Bryant is on. Hey, Bryant, how are you? I'm so excited and happy for you, Bryant, on your new business adventure, or whatever you call it with Dean. That's so major. Good afternoon, Wendy. How you doing? Anyway, so I will not be long. I will be very brief on this particular live. Anyway, so I got on live today because I just wanted to just have a conversation with you all, because maybe it's just me, perhaps. All right. So the topic of the day is, what does it mean to be humble? All right. So I know this doesn't have anything to do with real estate, you guys, but this is a really, really good question, because the question applies to every facet of your life. Every facet of your life. What does it mean to be humble? So the reason why I'm asking this question, it says it's a black screen. Hocus pocus. Why would I have a black screen? Hold on a second. Let's go back to our Facebook here. My camera's on. It's looking at me. I see me. Natasha says I have a black screen. As a matter of fact, just to make sure that I don't have a black screen with others, can you put in the chat if you have a black screen, if you actually can see me? If you can see me, okay, she says she can see me now. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, I thought it was just an error. Anyway, what does it mean to be humble? Well, the reason why this question is so important, both in your personal life as well as your professional life, your family life, like every facet, every part of your life, this is a really important question. What does it mean to be humble? Because when you are not humble, when you have a spirit of arrogance, and I don't mean like an egotistical way of being. What I mean is being a know-it-all, okay? That's what I mean about arrogance. That's my definition. That's how I'm going to use that word today. When you have a spirit of know-it-all, when you know too much, when you think you know too much, and the truth is you don't know what you don't know, and you're seeking out information from someone that can help you understand what you don't know, that is the time for you to submit to that process and submit to that person. Now, most people will look at the word submit and they believe that it's synonymous with the word defeat, right? Defeat, or they have to give up something. But when you submit into a process, you're not giving up anything. What you are positioning yourself for is to gain everything. It's not a release or a separation from what you already know. It's an increase in what you do not know. And the only way for you to receive the information that you do not know, it comes with you being humble. Your approach needs to be humble, because whoever you're seeking the information from, that information that you know, that you don't know, that you don't know, they're taking time out of their day or whatever, their schedule, to assist you. And they don't have to. They really don't, you know? So that is the reason why you approach with a humble spirit, with a submissive spirit, so that you can gain what you're looking for. You can gain that insight, that knowledge, that wisdom that you did not know before you had that conversation with that call. So why am I having this conversation with you guys today? Well, I provide free strategy sessions. All right. So anybody can book me. If you're DMing me, if you're on my social media, if you're doing anything like that, you can always say, hey, Jackie, can I get on your calendar? Can I have this conversation? So I share 45 minutes of my time with anyone that requests a strategy session from me. And on that strategy session, one of the biggest things that I always do is I tell you how you can maximize real estate investing strategies so that you can go make money. All right. So that's a big thing with me, whether you do business with me, whether you register for my coaching program or any of my online classes, I want you to make sure, like I want to make sure that you are equipped with the tools and resources and the information that you need to be successful as an investor. Okay. So if that is your intent and you want to be a successful investor and you're talking to someone who's a successful investor and you're speaking to someone who's already coaching, already in the industry, and you have not done any deals at ever, all right? The one thing that you need not do is correct the person that you're talking to. No, I get it. Everybody needs correction. Everyone has a course correction. But in the context of this conversation, when you don't know what you don't know, the last thing that you're going to do is correct the person that you don't know if they're incorrect in the first place, okay? And correct them. That just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. That already tells me that you don't have a humble spirit. That already tells me that the events in your life that brought you all the way up to that moment in time that we are on the call together has not been enough to transform you where you're positioned to actually receive your increase. That's the reason why you muddling around in the mud, in the dark, trying to find your way, is because you have not gotten to the point right now where you have released yourself from everything that you thought you knew so that you can gain what you don't know. Right? That's a really, really big deal. And I only work with people who have come to that point in their life that they are ready to actually submit to the process, implement the strategies, and be successful at it. That is a winning formula every single time, no matter what industry that you're going in, no matter what process in your life. For example, if you're getting married, right? You're going to seek out a marriage counselor, I would hope. You would have a conversation with many conversations with married people. You would get that insight on what it means to actually be married, to be connected to another human being, and to share your life openly with another person. That's a big deal, right? So you would want to seek out guidance from someone who's already paved the way, already experienced that, and they were successful at doing that thing. That is what it means to submit. Not come with your ideas and notions of what you think is going on, but come with a clean slate, a fresh slate, and give up what you think you know so that you can gain everything that you don't know. All right. So one of the analogies I share with everyone is you can't even take your next breath of life unless you give up the air that's in your lungs currently. Like you can't inhale, you can't take your next breath to inhale unless you give up something, which is giving up the air in your lungs by exhaling. That's how important it means to submit to the process and be humble. If you're not humble, you will suffocate. You will lose every breath, every opportunity in your life, and you will suffocate and you will restrict yourself from your own increase because you are not humble, right? So anyway, I just wanted to share that. That may be important to somebody today. It may not be important to somebody today, but I know that everyone that follows me is all about increase. You're all about success, wealth, happiness, joy, money, earning, doing big things in your life. So if you're about that life and you're about that increased life and you want more in your life, that is one of the number one strategies in your life right now that you need to learn how to implement, which is being humble and allowing yourself to submit to the process so you can gain everything that you want that's on your list. Anyway, so that's my lunchtime love for today. I'm about that life. I will disconnect you in a minute if I think that or feel that we are not a good fit. That's what I do. I will not allow anybody to waste my time. I just don't do it. All right. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'm praying for all of your increase. All right. Talk to you soon. Deuces.